Yo, what's good, fam? It's Yeti in the building, and today, we're going straight into the espresso shot that is Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, you've heard her name all over the place lately. But this isn't just some sudden burst of hype. Nah, this is the kind of momentum that's been brewing for years, and right now, she's serving it hot, bold, and with enough sugar to make the whole industry jitter. Now let's get one thing clear. Sabrina didn't just land here by accident. We're talking about an artist who's been laying groundwork since day one. Disney Channel alum? Check. Early EPs grinding for streams? Check. Getting in those writing rooms before she was even old enough to legally drink? Double check. But what's different now is she's finally hit that perfect combo. The look, the sound, the timing, and the strategy. And yeah, I said strategy, because nothing about this run feels random. Let's talk about the numbers for a second, because I know my people like receipts. Spotify monthly listeners? Around 65.8 million. That's putting her in the top 25 artists in the world right now. Total streams across her catalog? Over 17 billion. Let me say that again, 17 billion. That's not just fans on shuffle, that's a global army pressing play on purpose. And the singles? Man, Espresso is a monster. 2.45 billion streams and counting. It went #1 on the Billboard Global 200, peaked at #3 on the Hot 100, and even snagged MTV Video Music Award for Song of the Year. And then, please, that's her second nuclear strike. 1.55 billion streams, #1 on both the Global 200 and the Hot 100, and she became the first female artist to hold the #1 and #2 spots on the UK singles chart for 3 weeks straight. Add in Taste at over 1.1 billion and another global top 5. At this point, she's collecting milestones like Pokemon cards. Now here's where I start grinning, because this isn't just streaming fluff. She's translating all this into real-world dominance. Lollapalooza 2025? Headliner slot. Packed crowd, huge stage production, a guest spot from Earth, Wind & Fire, and she closes with Espresso, like she's dropping the mic on the whole festival. BST Hyde Park, 65,000 people, big theatrical set, retro aesthetics, live vocals that actually match the record. That's how you silence the "she's just a studio artist" crowd. Musically, here's why this works. Sabrina's got that pop precision without falling into pop plastic. The production is tight, but she leaves space for personality. You hear those sly vocal inflections, the little pauses before she hits you with the hook. That's where she's different. She's not just delivering lines, she's playing with them. It's like she's in on the joke and you're part of it too. Now, I'm not here to pretend it's all perfect. There's a couple tracks in the mix that feel like they were built to tick boxes, safe chord changes, predictable builds. But here's the thing, when you've got her reach and momentum, even the safe cuts are outperforming half the competition's best work. And that's a flex. From a marketing standpoint, chef's kiss. We're seeing a flawless rollout. Single drops that feel like events, TikTok snippets engineered to loop perfectly, meme-ready moments that fans can spin 1,000 ways. You can tell her team understands that in 2025, the algorithm isn't just a tool, it's part of the stage, and they're dancing on it like pros. Fan culture around her right now is wild. The Sabrina Carpenter fandom has basically become its own marketing department. We're talking fan cams, streaming parties, TikTok edits that hit 1 million views in hours. I even saw a barista whip up latte art with espresso foam on top. That's not just love, that's obsession. And obsession is what keeps a single alive months after its debut. But here's where it gets interesting. She's crossing lanes. You've got hardcore pop fans, indie kids who caught her stripped-down sets, and even the older crowd who remember her Disney days and now see her owning arenas. She's a multi-demographic pull, which is why she's so dangerous to her competition. She's not locked in one lane, she's speeding across 3 at once. And the awards? Grammys in the bag for Best Pop Vocal Album, Best Pop Solo Performance, nominations stacking like pancakes, and the fact that Espresso became Spotify's second most streamed song of the year at 1.6 billion. That tells me we're not looking at a peak. We're looking at the midpoint of an even bigger climb. So here's the Yeti take. Sabrina Carpenter in 2025 isn't just an artist with hits. She's a fully optimized pop machine, but with enough personality to avoid feeling like one. If she keeps this pace, the next album cycle could be legendary. Final score? 9 out of 10 on the Yeti meter. And yeah, I'm leaving that 1 point off. Not because she doesn't deserve it, but because I think she's about to earn it in a way that'll make us all remember exactly where we were when it happened. Alright fam, that's it for today's deep dive. Keep those playlists dangerous, keep your coffee strong, and remember, in this game, momentum is everything. Yeti out.